What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. So, the time has finally come, a week since the final chapter released. We have the final part of the final chapter. As with every arc in the final chapter, we always get the first 14 parts. Then we get I think besides the first arc, I think the first arc didn't do this. Because I think the first arc only has like 3 parts, and that just released, later. But usually what happens is we get the first 14 parts, then we get the raid boss for whoever the kind of final boss is or what we're dealing with. We beat that, and then the following week we get the final part of the final chapter. So this is going to be like a reaction kind of video, I guess you could say. Normally I would have just done this on stream, but since it's only one story part, I assume it's only like a 10-minute part. It doesn't make sense to do a 10-minute stream. So we're going to do it here, and then as well, we also do have the full voice event for the summer event. The summer event won the full voice voting that happened last month. So I believe you actually have to buy this, though. I don't think it's just... I don't actually know if it's fully voiced, just in-game. I don't know if this is the same as the, the story voice packs. This might just be free. I could be wrong, though. But it looks like there are some... I don't know if these are new artworks for Emil and Richter, or if those are just ones we already had. But yeah, so it's essentially a rerun event. It just says fully voiced. And it'll be around until the 21st of November. Basically just explaining how you can farm currency for it and stuff. And here is the banner itself, in case, you weren't playing, or maybe you couldn't summon when it first came around. But this is the banner. Karia, Colette, Emil, and Richter, which is funny because Emil and Richter literally just got a new Mirage art, so I feel like people probably won't want to summon for Emil and Richter here, because they probably, if they went crazy on the Emil and Richter banner, they probably already pulled their seasonals. But I still really want this Colette Mirage art, but I'm not going to summon for it here. I'll wait till Colette gets like an overray or an ending Mirage art of her own to summon for her. And then, of course, the big thing we're here for... Oh, actually, no, I just recorded a video on this. They just dropped the PV. I can quickly, in case you didn't watch that, quickly go over. It looks like we're getting a Zillia 2 event that's going to give us Beasley Bakor as a playable character. And then Ludger is getting his ending Mirage art. And as well on that banner is also going to have the Dohalim and Gaius crossover Mirage art. Very cool there. I don't know if this is the order everything's going to drop, but we'll see. Then we're getting a Spirit Gear batch to celebrate Destiny and Destiny 2's 25th and 20th anniversary, the 19th set of normal Spirit Gears. So we are getting Rudy, Woodrow, remember this time, and Judas. So that's going to be the next Spirit Gear batch. Very, very cool. I'm still kind of wishing Berseria would get a batch of Spirit Gears, because at least with Destiny, Stan, like Destiny and Destiny 2, Stan, Kyle, Riala, and Leon all have Spirit Gears, whereas Berseria, Velvet is still the only Berserian with a Spirit Gear. And Berseria is kind of one of the bigger titles, so I still don't understand why we haven't gotten more of that, but oh well. And then lastly, probably the final event of the month is going to be a Zestiria/Hearts Christmas event. They're not showing off what their outfits are going to look like yet, but we'll see them sooner or later. And then last thing is that there is going to be an epilogue after the final chapter. More details on this will come when the live stream happens here in a few days. Alright, that's pretty much everything, so let's go over to the story, and we're going to dive in and see how the story ends. So for a quick recap, for those who, either did or didn't watch my stream, or just, can't read Japanese so they don't know what happened, final chapter is mostly, all the characters basically giving pep talks to Ix and Melina, talking about all the adventures they've been on together, how much they've seen Ix and Melina grow. All that stuff happens. Then they start the assault on Demetrius and Glastane. Ix and Melina are fighting off Glastane. Glastane has the upper hand by making shadow clones of himself, essentially. And Ix looks like he's about to be defeated. Kokis shows up and saves Ix. And then, apparently, according to Soleil's plan, before he was killed by Glastane, they used dead Mirites, essentially, to drag Glastane down to hell. So that's how Glastane got dealt with. The dead Mirites just pulled him down into a fiery abyss. Then after that, meet up with Demetrius, and he transforms and brings us into this portal world. Ix, Melina, and Kokis are fighting him off. Not doing a great job. He's kind of overpowered. Kokis gets knocked down, and then Ix and Melina are in real trouble. Melina summons the main Tales protagonist, so all the mainline ones, you know, so all the console game main protagonists, so not the protagonist and the secondary protagonist, but all the main protagonists. The only one it kind of is different for is Zilia, because Jude and Milla both have their own campaigns. But yeah, so every protagonist from Fantasia to Arise is there with them, ready to help fight against Demetrius, and then of course we had the story stop there, and we had the raid event. So this is going to pick up where all the protagonists show up, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, this is going to be the final... Like I said, obviously we're going to have an epilogue and stuff like that, but this is the final story part for the Tales of the Rays, Last Cradle, just the Tales of the Rays story in general. Alright, let's do it. It looks like there's probably going to be one more fight. We're probably going to fight Demetrius in a normal fight here, but obviously it's not going to be as hard as the raid was. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I switched Natalia because I was starting... Once I was done with my 3 million points, I was working on characters who I wanted to level up their bond level. Speaking of which, there were 2, if you haven't done it yet, you know, you still have time to do it, but there were 2 Decisive Mirage Art / Overraid tickets in the Raid tab. So at 1 million points, you got one of them, and at 3 million, you got another. The first one gave me a dupe of the one character I could not use, which was Lloyd's Decisive Mirage Art. He is the only Decisive Mirage Art / Overraid that I have completely maxed out. So first ticket was worthless, but was very salty about that. And then at 3 million, I got one that I didn't have before, which was Luke's Overray. I was pretty happy to get Luke's Overray, get his long hair and all that. I'm not going to use his long hair, I like his short hair better. But it's still nice to have another Mirage Art for Luke and a Mirage Art that I didn't have. I looked at the whole list, and out of the 30 Mirage Arts in that list before I pulled Luke, there were only 8 of those Mirage Arts I didn't have. So I actually got pretty lucky that I didn't get a dupe. But my main team for the raid was pretty much this. Ix, Melina, and then Yuri and Lloyd. Tried to have some protagonists that are actually going to be here in this cutscene. So let's just dive in and see what's going to happen. Alright, how are things going to end? Okay, yeah. So it's literally the same as the raid. So you're just fighting Demetrius here. So if you're trying to immerse yourself in the story, just picture that all the Tales protagonists are kind of dogpiling him at once. My one dream, and we still have a chance to get this after the fight is over. I don't know if they're going to go, you know, this crazy for it, but I would love a small animation like we had for Everlasting Destiny, where all the protagonists are just going to dogpile on Demetrius. I don't think we're going to get it, but I think it would be amazing if we did get it. So let's end things off. I'm not going to turn auto battle off because he's going to go down in a second anyway. Can I end it perfectly? Wait, whoa. What? What is this? What is happening? What is happening? What is this? What is happening? What is this? No, it used my auto mirror jar. You're ruining everything. Is it auto mirror jarring all my characters? Oh my god, it is. Oh yeah, I never got to show this in video. He has a mirror jar. Please end it with this. Perfect.
さすがだな。簡単には倒れてくれないか。だが、私とてここで終わるつもりはない。グラスティン、私に力を貸してくれ。終わりだ。後悔すると。
Doing it again.
俺が神の意志だ。
I guess if you don't get him to win the fight. What the heck? Wait, it's a two-part fight? It's a two-part fight! I might fail this! Come on, Yuri! I don't think we're gonna do this. I was not expecting a two-part fight! We did it! Oh my god. Oh god, we did it. Hey, it's actually kind of perfect. I'll obviously have to do that again. But we did it with Ix and Yuri. Yuri was the first friend we met. How fitting. I was kind of hoping it would be voiced for the ending, but okay. Obviously, all of this will be voiced at some point when we get the, you know, full voice packs for all these stories. Ix, Melina, and Kokus. Where's everyone else? Did someone save him? Oh no! What happened to Kokus? Oh, he's there. Okay. This background music, though. A remix of the Rays theme. Well, one of them. Now, of course, you know, we can't read Japanese, so we can only go on based on what we're seeing. Oh, is he gonna, are we actually gonna see it here? Okay. Oh, is he down? I mean, he's hunched over. I'm still wondering where are all the pro tags we summoned in? I don't know if it's good to let our guard down yet. And just kind of act like... I mean, that's probably him talking right now. I just gotta talk about real quick how unique that final fight was. Not only was there dialogue in the middle of a fight like a normal Tales game, but we got a second fight, like when I thought it was over, you know, out of nowhere. I should have brought an actual healer. Or I should have put my actual heals on Melina. Oh. Goodbye, Demetrius. Vague! Okay, so everyone is here. I think it's time. We gotta get out of here. We've got like 20-something protagonists stuck in this rift. It might be time to move. Okay. We didn't get an animation for that, but can we get an animation for everyone escaping together? You don't have to make them talk or anything. I just want to see everyone run out together. I don't know the number, how many protagonists that is. There's like, you know, what, 18 Tales protagonists, and then Ix, Melina, and Kokis, so 21. Yeah, so instead of standing here talking, we should probably get moving. This place is probably collapsing now that Demetrius has been defeated. Yep, okay. Come on, Luke, Lloyd, get everyone moving. Oh, right, Kari is in here, too. Well, both of them. Demetrius is lucky Melina wasn't able to summon every Tails friend we had, or there wouldn't have even been a fight. But you have to think, like, in lore, it took every main Tails protagonist and Ix, Melina, Kokis, and Karia to take down Demetrius. In world, obviously, because in battle you can only use 4 characters. But the fact that it took that many characters, he probably was stronger than any Tails antagonist from any Tails game. Still questioning why we're just standing here talking on our intercoms when we should probably get moving. Unless we're stuck in here. Like, how do we get out? I just assume that rift behind them is how they get out. Oh my god, doing that Demetrius fight on hard is going to be ridiculous if it has both functions. Balder? Oh, wait. Aren't Balder and the rest of them, they were like, essentially from at the start, they were, you know, Demetrius's, like they were on his side or whatever, so does anything happen to them now that he's been defeated? I hope none of them are going to disappear. And we're still stuck here. They've been doing this green text a lot. good to see Cocos is okay. I hope Baldur isn't doing anything sketchy to get us out of here, like sacrificing himself or something. I want everyone to get out of this in one piece. Time to move. I was gonna say, there's no way it ends right there. Right, Leon is conversing with several characters. I guess trying to figure out where all their friends, you know, disappeared to. Yup, I guess, you know, everyone's wondering where all the main protagonists went. Seeing if they're ever gonna make it back. Yup, they're pretty much anyone who's close to everybody. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, we do get a Kanata and Mizella cameo in the story. Alright, that's good. I'm very happy about that, because I was like, you know, I know they just got added, but can we at least get like one scene with them? Very cool. However, they still didn't show Tales of Link at all. Be nice to see a little Sarah and Alan cameo, at the very least. Wouldn't it be funny if all the protagonists just fell out of the sky? Everyone's like, what's that? And then you just see all of them like wailing as they fall. I also wonder, like, how did Melina decide who to summon? Like, when she clearly pulled in every main protagonist, how did she know who the main protagonist of each story was? Mercuria, what's going on? Oh. Hello. He's back to normal? For those who don't know, that's what Nazar actually looks like the original him. Our shipwright from the beginning. So I guess now that everything's been dealt with, Nazar gets his original form back. Is it for good, though? I think the only thing I would have done... Okay. Got more cameos. I think the only thing I would have done to make that final fight better is during the fight, have every main Tails character use their, like, base, their normal Mirror Art. Not the free one, but their normal first summonable one. So it feels like it's like, okay, everyone attacked him together. It would obviously take a while, because you'd have to sit through 21 different Mirror Arts, so it'd probably be like a 3 or 4 minute sequence, but... It's probably why they didn't do it, because that's a lot of characters. Well, at least it seems like for the most part we get a happy ending. Doesn't seem like anyone died, you know, besides Glassstein and Demetrius, which, you know, has always been part of the plan. So I wonder if Nazar is gonna, like, this will be a new playable version for him. I don't think they would make it a form change, though. I think it would be its own character. If they ever do anything with it. I mean, it'd be a shame to not use this design. Oh, first Ix. We're gonna see the first Ix one last time. Aw, Ix and Geffion reuniting. I'm just taking screenshots of, like, important stuff. So, for those who don't know, you know, this Ix and this Geffion were, like, the original, like, Ix and Melina. The Ix and Melina we have now are not the original ones. These two, died earlier than they were supposed to. The Ix and Melina that we know essentially carried on their dream. Well, their goal or job or whatever you want to call it. Very cute. Oh, is everyone back? Alphen, Kyle, Shing, and Seno. Alright. Ludger, you'll be getting your ending Mirror Art here in a little bit. Either a few days or like a week. Yuri. Yuri, Ix's first friend. Hello, Jude. Everyone got out of the situation together. Emil. Emil and Caius. Everything's gonna be A-okay. Why is it glowing? What's happening? Oh, Karia's back. Okay, she made it back. I like that they're using the mirror artwork for it, too. Good work, everyone, putting a stop to this madness. Now we can go home. But here's the real question. Like, obviously the game is going to keep going, so, you know, the characters will still get, like, summonable stuff, but, what happens? Like, obviously these versions of the Tails characters don't go home. Like, that was the whole thing from the beginning. They were essentially split off from their original versions. So the original versions are still in their own world and still go through the same adventure. But these are essentially copies that have all the memories that the original ones did, but they just live in this world. So they still have the same personality, you know, they think the same, they'll make the same decisions when it comes to stuff. But now that we've saved the world, what do they do here? They just live out their lives in peace in this world? I mean, obviously it's probably like any other world, you know, it's not... I'm home, master. That's, you know, the mirror jar right there. But obviously it doesn't mean there's never going to be any threats. Like, it's not like this world is full of only good people. I mean, we still got Barbados running around, doing God knows what. I'm sure Velvet is like, so what do we do now? Are both Karias fighting over Cocos? That's funny. Oh no, they're playing the like menu theme. So we're gonna see Ix's Mirage artwork here probably in a second where they're shaking hands. I mean, the whole thing with this Ix is that he didn't want to go down the same path that their original versions did. So when Melina confessed his love, or her love for him, he had said that, you know, he doesn't feel the same way. But, like, he sees her more as kind of like a little sister. Aw, here it goes. Aw, okay, the credits roll. That was good, though. That was a good ending. I liked how everything went. No, but like I was saying, so the whole thing was, like, he couldn't say he felt the same way back at her because for two reasons. One, he didn't want to just feel like he was doing it because that's what his past version did. But then also at the same time, he sees her more as like a little sister, which I'm still just like, I wish they would have just gotten together at the end, you know, like screw the similarities between the first versions. Well, there you have it. That is the end of the Tales of the Rays story. Now, obviously, like I said, we do still have an epilogue. And then, of course, they're going to have more content for us in the future. There's still going to be more stories to be told. But it's like they said in a previous producer's letter. They thought about making new protagonists, but then it wouldn't be Tales of the Rays, is what they ended up, you know, deciding. So they figured it would be best to just, you know, end the story with Ix and Melina. And then, you know, keep giving us content, but don't replace, you know, what made Tales of the Rays Tales of the Rays. Not sure if I really expect anything to kind of happen after this, but it is very cool to kind of see everything. Thank you, Production IG, for all the great artwork you've given us for this game. Okay, so this is still, like, I'm looking at the screenshots, this is still, what do you call it? Fairy's Requiem stuff. Yeah, I'm still wondering how hard that's going to be on hard mode to fight Dimitri, do those two back-to-back fights. I'm definitely going to have to bring my biggest team, like not trying to do story reasons. Like, I'll probably bring either a stellar tier. Oh, here we go. Drive the Demetrius fight. Like, bring a stellar tier for healing, because her spirit gear can also heal, so if I need an immediate one, like, in a moment. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're gonna screenshot all this original artwork. This is like Tails end of game artwork. Yeah, okay, let's screenshot all this special art. Please, I'm begging you, give me a final shot at the end with Ix, Melina, Kokus, and Karya with all the main protagonists, please, in this like art style. This is like every like Tales like, you know, end of credits where you see what the characters are kind of doing after the fact. Back at the beginning, where it all began. Oh, now they're just, no, this is all the same stuff again. They're cycling. Why are we cycling? I guess that's everything they show, and then they just, for the rest of the credits, they just cycle. Are we gonna get like one final artwork shot at the end of the credits? Now it's just silent. Well, now I'm starting to get concerned. Like, does it just cycle through everything? It doesn't cycle through everything forever, right? Like, what happens if I... Okay. I'll let it play a little bit longer, but if it's just gonna cycle through things forever, then... Oh, nope. I think that's it. Now it's gonna cycle through Mirage Arts for some more credits. It's gonna go through all the main characters, right? Oh, okay. Maybe not everybody. Oh, nope, I guess everybody. At least I would guess every main party member. And villain. Yep, okay. Very cool seeing all the memories we've made with all these different characters. Oh wow, they jump. Okay. So for whatever reason, we got the entire party for Fantasia, but then they did like 3 characters for Destiny. Okay, Eternia's getting a bunch, though. Kyle, Riala. Judas. Yeah, why? Both Destinies only got, like, the first, like, 3 characters. And then they're villains. I guess they'd probably just, you know, they wanted to make sure there's enough characters from each title in here for what the credits are going to show. You know, with whatever time is allowed. I don't want to skip ahead because if there's like a nice like image at the end, like a nice original artwork for Rays, I want to see it. Like the ones we just got. Yeah, like Symphonia's getting a ton. Alright, now Rebirth. Okay, Rebirth got 2 characters. It was just Vague and Hilda. Okay. Alright, Senel, Chloe, Shirley. That's probably gonna go to the next game. Yep. You can almost make a game out of this just guessing. Luke, Tyr, Jade, Guy. Okay. Annis. Natalia. Yeah, and then Abyss gets like a ton more. Okay, Ash. Even though you're not a full party member. Yeah, I don't know what the theme is here. Caius and Ruby, I assume it's just gonna cut off there. Yep, okay. And then Pasca, Konono. Alright, Ruka. Iria. Spada. And then that's it, right? Oh, nope, we keep going. It's so confusing, like, some titles are getting a lot more. Emil. Marta, I assume. Yep. Richter, maybe? Nope, just immediately to Vesperia. Yuri, Estelle, Flynn, I assume. Oh, repeat. Okay, good. Seems like the bigger titles get more characters to show. Rita, yeah, it seems like the more popular titles get more of their characters shown in these credits. I don't know where my picture went. Okay, there we go. My picture disappeared for a second. Alright, so we're in Hearts. What is happening? Why does my picture keep disappearing? Hold on. Let me do this. I don't know why my picture keeps disappearing. Okay, hopefully it's not gonna do that again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Out of nowhere, the picture wants to just keep cutting in and out. It's these wires, you know, these are these HDMI wires for, you know, keeping in my phone are not always the best. Alright, we're up to Zilia. Thankfully, this wasn't happening while we were going through the story. Like, it happening right now is not a big deal. Right, Gaius and Muse are technically Zilia, too. Victor. There's Sarah. Okay. Just the girls? Yep, just the girls. Oh. Aww. Thank you for playing. Look at that. It has the OCs, which I get. I wish in the background it had everybody else. That would have been kind of cool. So, does it end? I don't want to hit skip in case there's anything else. Like, I'll let it go for like another 10 seconds. If nothing happens in 10 seconds, then I guess I'll just hit skip to end it. I guess that's it. We get one more story orb. Our final... Well, the epilogue will probably give us story orbs as well, but... Probably one of the last story... Oh, what's this? Oh, it tells you when you completed the story. It's like a save file to an extent. There you have it. Yep. Now I'm gonna have to go back and do that final boss on normal to clear it completely. And then I'm going to have to do everything on hard. What do we get? 10 for clearing the 4th arc. And that's it. Alright, everyone. That is it for the Tales of the Rays final chapter. Now, like I mentioned, there is going to be an epilogue that will probably release next... it's either going to be next month or the month after. Definitely before the anniversary rolls around. And then after the epilogue, we will get whatever they're going to announce next. I think whatever's going to come next won't happen until after the 2nd anniversary. They'll probably take a few months off to kind of get together what they're preparing for us. But that's the end. It was a very satisfying ending, and, you know, I'm kind of sad to see that it's finally over. And, you know, once again, to reiterate, the game is not shutting down just because the main story is concluded. There is still plenty of stuff they want to put into this game, and there's going to be plenty of stuff for us to still do for years to come. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the finale of Tales of the Rays. And, yeah, I guess I will see you all next time. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.